Hey guys, it's Carolee. I just want to share an extra little mini episode with you every single week because I want you to know that it's possible to do this thing called living your best life and doing the thing that lights you up while being a busy mom. And I want to give you a little bit of a background, behind the scenes look at what's going on in my actual life and how I am doing this, how I'm doing the things that light me up and being a mom at the same time. So I'm going to tell you about what's going on in my life and the lessons that I'm learning. Take a listen. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that 2023 is just about over and that we're about to embark on a whole new year. So this is such a great time to reflect, and I know everybody else is reflecting and creating goals and New Year's resolutions, and you're probably totally sick of New Year's resolutions. So let's just take a minute and pause all that and just be grateful for how far we've come this year. Let's look back and think about what an incredible year 2023 has been. There has been so much growth, so much learning, so much stretching, so much change. And so much has stayed the same. And as we can reflect on this incredible journey that we've been through, then it becomes clearer and we can start asking the question, who do we want to become in 2024? Not what goals do we want to set, not what New Year's resolutions do we want to make and then not keep, in January. But who is the person that we are transforming into? We've already started this journey, right? How can we continue to step into the best version of ourselves in this coming year? If you could close your eyes and just imagine. I want you to imagine you in 6 months. How much growth has occurred in 6 months? What have you accomplished in 6 months that you thought was going to be impossible? Not because something magical or crazy happened, but because you kept going. You kept trying, you kept pivoting and getting back up again. You are so strong, and your strength has only increased exponentially over the last 6 months. You have so much more wisdom because of the life you've led and the scary things that you've stepped into and embraced. Who are you becoming? You are becoming the next best version of you. And she is a powerhouse. She is a force to be reckoned with. Okay, open your eyes. If you had any, image come to your mind just now, or any specific ideas or thoughts, I hope that you will go write them down. 6 months it's not that long of a time, but it is plenty of time to change everything. It can change everything. There's this great quote that says we overestimate what we can do in a day, but we underestimate what we can do in a year. And I'm going to dare say we underestimate what we can do in 6 months or 1 month. Perseverance is not about getting a whole lot done today. It's about getting back up and still going tomorrow. I'm wondering if you have picked a word of the year for 2024 yet. And if you haven't, I dare you to pick one. I hope that you will meditate on what would be a really powerful word to step into for your new year. What word can you hang somewhere or put on your desk, or, you could even write it on a piece of tape and stick it to your computer. What word can you come back to over and over again this coming year that will really help you grow and stretch? This is something that's very individual and very powerful. And I hope it's something you will seriously consider doing. Because I can tell you that my word for 2023 has kind of changed my life. And at the time of this recording, I don't know yet what my word for 2024 will be, but I will be sure to share it as soon as I've done the work and prayed and meditated and figured out what the right word for me is. But my word for 2023 was fearless. And it ended up being exactly what I needed in ways that I couldn't have imagined when I picked it. So that's my little exercise for you today. Pick your word of the year and put it somewhere that you'll be able to see it a lot. And before you just pick something, I really want you to feel into it, because this is going to be a powerful reminder to you throughout the year to never stop growing and never stop learning. It's amazing how those words can just keep coming back, and we find evidence of, how right our word is for us over and over again, and how it can come to have new meaning. So I want you to think about, your word for 2024 and how it's going to help you become the next best version of yourself. That's what I want you to ponder as we step into this amazing new year, this amazing opportunity to continue learning and continue growing and continue stretching. And it's easy to look at growth and to be afraid of it. As I've grown this year, a lot of times it felt like really painful stretching. It was literally like painful stretching, and it involves a lot of tears and a lot of deep diving into parts of me that I didn't realize were so filled with trauma and pain and scary emotions. And the more that I've been able to uncover those deep parts of me, the more I've been able to blossom. So I know that growth is scary, but it's also so important to start deep with your foundation so that your growth is steady and has something stable. Like a tree has its roots that go really deep. Make sure your roots are well planted and firm in their soil. And that can be a difficult process. But I promise you it's worth it. It's so worth it. And then that tree is so beautiful on the other side. I think that this is so much more important than, certain goals like losing weight or making a certain amount of money or all the specific things. Focusing on who you want to be and the kind of person you want to become. That's the kind of goal we should all really focus on.